Hey everybody, the last time I was here at the Cinemark in suburban Atlanta, it was to see Star Trek Into Darkness. This time I just saw Superman, and it's a little dim in there, otherwise I'd do the review in there. That's people making noise over there. It was a great movie. Not quite, it was epic. And I'll say one thing, the critics that wrote reviews of this movie completely got it wrong. One person said that the reason why General Zod and the people of Krypton that were on Earth were so strong is because of their special suits. It wasn't. It was because they were Krypton on Earth like Clark Kent, but his genetics were different. But the movie gave you so much to digest. I think it's really busy, and it's not a perfect origin story from A to B. It cross-cuts a lot, but it gives you a lot to digest. The special effects, well, you just give them the Oscar right there, right off the bat. They're just outstanding. The story was great. It wasn't on an epic scale, but still it focused on a few people, and it didn't give me the sense that the entire world was really affected. Where's the president? Where's everybody else, right? That's missing from it. But so if you're going to do something on that scale, you kind of expect that. That said, it was a great movie. It really wasn't. Not quite as good as Star Trek by any means. Star Trek Into Darkness or Iron Man 3, I would say it's number 3. But in terms of special effects, it's number 1. Henry Cavill makes a great Superman. There you go. Now that I'm back at home, I can process more of what I saw with The Man of Steel away from the theater. Michael Shannon, I've seen him twice now in roughly 2 weeks, is a hell of an actor. I saw him in Mud with my friend Alicia, and now in Man of Steel. He takes whatever scene he happens to be in and whatever character he happens to portray, and he makes that character something special, and he did that with General Zod so much that I'm thinking, who's the better villain? John Harrison Khan, played by Benedict Cumberbatch, or Michael Shannon? I still have to give the nod to Benedict Cumberbatch in Star Trek Into Darkness. Now, that said, getting back to Man of Steel, it's an epic movie in scale and scope. They really do a great job. The producers and the special effects directors, led by the Weta in New Zealand, my friends, do a great job of capturing the power of Superman and the epic destruction that the battle between he and General Zod exacts on Metropolis. It's just something else to see. You've got to see it twice to appreciate it. And just take it in. Just take the movie in. It really is that good. It's not the best movie I've ever seen. The pacing, well, look, I'm not going to get into how the movie should be fixed because there are too many Monday morning quarterbacks, okay? I like the movie. Again, on a scale, I would say, well, Star Trek Into Darkness number 1, Iron Man 3 number 2, and Man of Steel number 3 in that order. And if I said that Iron Man 3 was better than Star Trek before, I was a mistake. It wasn't. Star Trek Into Darkness is still the better of the 3 summer blockbusters, but we've got Pacific Rim to come. Stay tuned. Oh, Amy Adams? I love Amy Adams and her acting work, particularly in Catch Me If You Can. She was a great Lois Lane, but the only thing I found was just slightly annoying is how it seemed that there were maybe one too many scenes where she wound up being the damsel in distress, and out of nowhere, Superman saves her. That, I would have liked to have seen a bit more about Lois and her life and her apartment and what kind of person she really was. I agree with others in this case. Her character, her Lois Lane, wasn't as well-rounded as it could have been considering Amy Adams' acting talent. So.